Wait, is this
Okay.
Warning Fox? He's playing? Wow.
How's it going, everybody? My name is Northstar and welcome back to another video. As of recent, I've been having a lot of fun on a little game called Friends vs Friends. So today I thought I'd make a review of it, what I think, what I like and dislike, and what I want to see in the future. Without wasting any time, let's get started. First thing I want to talk about is what is Friends vs Friends. Friends vs Friends is an indie first-person shooter game released in 2023. It features a gorgeous art style, fast, fluid gunplay, unique characters, and most importantly, cards. The whole point of Friends vs Friends is to kill your opponent. However, you don't just go in with a weapon, you go in with a deck of cards. Every round you play, you will draw a few cards from your deck. These cards apply effects to the map, to your enemy, or to you. The cards allow you to deal more damage. They allow you to throw grenades, have bombs, place turrets, heal, increase your HP, increase your move speed, or even decrease health of enemies. The card system allows for a lot of replayability, especially in modes where you have teammates like in duos or trios. This is because whenever you're duoing or trioing, you're able to combo cards with your teammates. For example, giving the enemies bigger head hitboxes and then using a sniper card to get yourself a sniper. Also, as I just said, you can actually draw different weapons by using weapon cards. They have ARs, snipers, revolvers, shotguns, and even a flamethrower. But yeah, long and short of it, that is what Friends vs Friends is. So let's get into the more specific parts of the review. First thing, we have to discuss the incredible art style of this game. Although this game is developed by a very small team over at Brainwash Gang, I still think they have knocked it out of the park. The whole art style of this game is quite pixelated and cel shaded. However, it really fits the aesthetic. It kinda feels like an old 2000s game, which I really appreciate. The game is full of colour and full of life, and it makes it really interesting to play and look at all the environments on the maps. I also have to show my appreciation for the UI in this game. The menu is split between two different forms. You can either use the standard menu with a cursor and tabs, or you can go around the hub world and go to all the different places there. It gives you two little options that I think is really valuable. But yeah, I think they've done a really good job with the art, and I hope that they can continue to develop and maybe add new art. Next thing I want to talk about is the characters. This game is a class shooter, kind of. There are 12 plus characters to choose from in Friends vs Friends. However, they don't really have abilities as much as they have a passive. Each character has a passive card that they have at base. So for example, some of them spawn with a different weapon. Some of them have greater move speed, some of them can't get headshot. This kind of means that you can build your deck around what character you want to play. I actually really like this, and I think the character design is amazing. It's really easy to identify as soon as I see somebody what character they're playing and what passive they have. I think that's really valuable in a game like this where everything is so fast and the maps are kind of small and you do need to just have a quick look to see what they have. I do hope that they keep bringing out new heroes because I really love the ones they have already. The heroes aren't too controlling in that if you don't have this hero selected you lose, but some of them are definitely stronger than others, so I do hope they can also balance out the heroes a bit more. Next, I want to talk about the maps. The map design in this game is really good. I think artistically every map looks unique and is really enjoyable to look at. There isn't a map I don't look forward to playing in Friends vs Friends. However, some of them are definitely better than others. The most prevalent map that I think has issues is Rooftop. The only issue this map has is that it incentivizes being passive the whole time. It takes place on the top of two skyscrapers separated by a single little bridge connecting them. To fight one another, someone has to cross the bridge in the very middle, which has a direct line of sight from high ground on each side. Therefore, it's really easy for someone to just camp and wait for someone to try and push. Hopefully this can be sorted though with map updates and balance updates. I also really enjoyed the way cards affect the maps, such as if you use a nuke card, it destroys the map and creates a wasteland. Using 2 nukes or 3 nukes sends you to the moon and into a simulation. I think this is all really creative and I'm really happy that they took the step to try and create some difference between their game and other games. Next I want to talk about the gunplay. The gunplay is fluid and exciting and it's really hard to get bored of. Every gun feels satisfying to use and feels rewarding to get kills with. But however, some guns are definitely better than others, and obviously that is an issue that, will happen over time with balance. The fact that each weapon feels rewarding and exciting to use is the main thing, because that's what's going to keep people hooked. I hope with time more weapons get added, more unique weapons, and maybe more variants of weapons could be cool. Or even just weapon skins to help keep people enticed and maybe incentivize more people to use different weapons. One really good thing is everyone spawns with a pistol at the start of the game, and the default pistol is actually very good. So it's kind of nice to have, you know, if someone uses a weapon card, you're not going to be stuck with a pistol and just automatically lose. One of the most obvious things we need to talk about is the cards. I love how unique all the cards are. Each card features artwork, so you can easily identify which card you have in your hand and what it does. With more than 50 or so cards in the game, it feels fantastic to be able to build a deck to my own playstyle, and I can use them to my advantage. Having the ability to change the map, change what my hero does, change what my enemies have, it's really fun. And especially in duos or trios, when you combo with people, it's so satisfying to have your combo work out. Now, balance with the cards is obviously a bit of an issue, but I think the fun of it kind of bypasses that. Each card just feels really fun to use, and it creates a ton of hours of replayability in this game. Intertwining cards and using weapons, as well as picking your character, actually allows for a lot of skill expression, and can actually let this game go on to a decently high level. You know, there's a lot that'll separate someone who doesn't know how to fully manage their cards and someone who does. And someone who doesn't know how to properly combo their cards and a team who does, you can clearly see the difference there, and it's really cool to have such strategy in a little game like this. Another thing I really want to talk about is the music. The music is really chill, it fits the vibe of the game, and it's just really fitting for what the game has to offer. It's really nice to just have music that doesn't feel out of sort, and it's not overused either. The music will play in the main menu or the hub world, and when loading into games and going into different shops. But as soon as you're in a match, the music stops and you can focus on the gameplay, which I really admire. Lastly, I just want to talk about pricing. Friends vs. Friends is a $10 game with a DLC expansion for $25. Once you buy the game, everything can be unlocked just by playing. That means that you don't have to pay real money to get cards or heroes or weapons. Everything comes straight to you by playing. But yeah, overall Friends vs. Friends is a fantastic little game. It's relatively cheap, and I think it's deserving of a try for most people. If you enjoy fast, fluid gunplay, skill expression, and strategy, then I highly recommend picking up Friends vs. Friends. Even if you don't end up liking it, I think it's really important that we try these types of games. I always find that smaller indie titles usually have something special about them that these bigger AAA titles don't. You can pick up Friends vs. Friends with the link in the description below, and it'll also take you to where you can buy the DLC if you're interested. Anyways, I really hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.